Well, after days of closed-door meetings, the Missouri Senate is one step closer to approving an education reform package. Our Missouri Chief Capitol Bureau reporter Emily Manley here is live in Jefferson City with what this means for parents, Emily, and the change that this could have on the teachers.
Well, Jasmine, this bill that the Senate is debating is actually watered down from what the original proposal was. The bill first time around said that it would prohibit educators from teaching critical race theory. That language has been removed, and instead now it includes provisions that would limit how much discussion can be about race.
It's more palatable. I still hate the bill.
It's a plan that's been worked on behind the scenes for years.
That is something we have held off for almost 2 years now. I think we've done an extremely good job at holding it off as long as we have.
Senators gave first-round approval to legislation that establishes a Parents' Bill of Rights, requiring school districts to allow parents to review their students' curriculum. It also would create an accountability portal, allowing the public to access each district's course materials.
Of bringing all the voices to the table and writing something that we think is encompassing of a lot of things that we wanted to get done. It's a first step, but I think it's a really good step.
But what caused tensions between the two political parties was around what educators can and can't teach.
In that regard, I think it feels like it's defunding education in other ways, taking away our knowledge base, taking away our teachers.
The bill says teachers would be prohibited from teaching that individuals of any race, ethnicity, color, or national origin are inherently superior or inferior, and curriculum that makes students feel responsible for actions committed in the past.
I actually met with my school district today, and they are still very concerned about the language and the fear that it places in teachers.
But Republicans are confident if the legislation is tried in court, it will be upheld.
And I think any language that you pass where you're defining and kind of guiding the conversation relative to what's admissible and what's not, I think any of it's open for lawsuits in any scenario.
With the possibility of the Senate debating the topic of transgender athletes in the coming weeks, Democrats say it's time to focus on teacher pay raises and child care instead.
We're hopeful that at some point we'll come down here and we'll do some stuff that will really be impactful to people of the state of Missouri, more so than just a culture war. And that seems week after week what the priority of the Republican Party has been.
Now, that bill needs one final vote from the Senate, and then it will move over to the House. That vote could come as soon as next week. Reporting live tonight from Missouri State Capitol Bureau in Jefferson City, I'm Emily Manley, Fox 2 News.